Hi friends, we're gonna do some sentence surgery, turning fragment sentences into complete sentences and vice versa, figuring out what is the difference. So, in order to have a complete sentence, a whole sentence, you need a subject, the noun, and the predicate, which is the verb. It starts with the verb and it has an action. For example, I is the noun, went is the verb, and to the store is telling you basically where they went, the action. So I went to the store is a complete sentence. We have the predicate and we have the subject. If I was to take one of these two away, it would cease to make sense. If I took I, the subject, away, went to the store is not a sentence. And vice versa. If I took went to the store away, I is definitely not a sentence. So this week, you guys are going to be practicing determining whether sentences are fragments or whether sentences are complete sentences. And here are some examples. Okay, your first example. This is an example of a complete sentence. Miss Williams reads every night. The subject is Miss Williams, right? I am the noun. So Miss Williams is the subject. Read every night, reads, every night is the predicate. Reads is the verb. And then reads every night is the predicate showing you the action. What am I reading? And you need both of these parts to have a complete sentence. All right, second example of a complete sentence. So I could say dogs bark. Now this is a very small sentence, dogs bark, but it is a complete sentence. Dogs is the subject or the predicate. It's the subject. So dogs is the subject, bark is the predicate, it's the verb. Bark is the verb. In this case, even though it's a short sentence, we have a subject and we have a predicate, so it's a complete sentence. Over here for fragments, I could say going to the park. And what is this missing to make it a complete sentence? Because it is a fragment. Is it missing the predicate or is it missing the subject? It's missing the subject. Who is going to the park? Who is going to the park? We're missing the subject. This is the noun. To the park is the predicate. All right, so this is our first example of a fragment. Our second example of a fragment is Liana is going. Well, where is Liana going? Where's Liana going? We don't know because it doesn't tell us in the sentence. So Liana is going gives us the subject. So we have a noun. We have a verb. Is going is the verb. But we don't have the predicate. We don't know, we don't know where Liana is going. So it's an incomplete predicate and it is a fragment. So you need to ask yourself when you're determining whether a sentence is a predicate, is a fragment or a complete sentence. When you are determining that, you need to ask yourself, does it have a noun, a person, place, or a thing? Does it start with a verb and have an action, the predicate? Bye, friends.